What's up everybody, it's Amy here from Amy's Art Alchemy. Welcome back to my channel, the place to go to for tips, tricks, tutorials, and all things art related. So you all know how much I love thrift shopping and love looking for that unique special find. Well, since we've been on quarantine with this virus going around, I haven't been able to do that, but I have several things that I have purchased before all this happened that I have been waiting to make a video and show you guys, and I figured today is the perfect day because I am ready to alter these things and show you what I have planned for them. So I am going to flip the camera around and show you a closer look. Let me know what you think. I am going to need your opinion on a few things. I'm just really excited to start working on this project, so I figured today was the best day to show you what I found before I start altering it. So anyway, I'll flip the camera around and show you what I found. Okay, so I have two things that I want to show. The first one, look at this. My husband and I were at a local craft shop, and I stumbled across this and knew I had to have it right away. So it is a vintage photo album. Look at this beauty. There's no pictures in it, which I am perfectly okay with because I've got big plans for it. But look at this. Isn't it so cool? I love it. So what I'm thinking of doing with this, I'm trying to decide. I think since the spine is in, well, let me flip through a couple more so you can see. There's different sizes of what the pictures would be. I love the gold edges. See if I can get a good shot of that. You see the gold edges on them? So I think what I'm wanting to do, I'm pretty sure, but I know I want to alter this into a big bohemian style junk journal. And since the spine is in really good condition, I mean the spine is actually in really good condition, I think I am going to keep these pages in there. Normally I would take the pages out and just use the spine, but it's still really good. So I think what I'm going to do is just do my pages on top of these, maybe do some in between. I'm not really sure, but I'm definitely going to use this. I have a lot of sari fabrics and different fabrics, and I think it will make the most beautiful bohemian type journal. It's really big. Look how big it is compared to my hand. There you go. There's a better view of the gold edges. So, as I mentioned, I was with my husband and I found this and I knew right away I had to have it. It was $15. It is missing the little latch. I think there was a latch lock type thing that goes across here, but I didn't care. So I go up to the front with it. My husband was just about to pay, and I looked on my shirt and saw I was wearing like a pink sweater and saw that I had red all over it. And I was like, oh no, that has to come from this album. And it does, guys. So I didn't get it at the time. I was like, well, I can't do that. It's going to ruin all my clothes. So I told the people, you know, I'm sorry, I can't buy something that's going to ruin my clothes. And I put it back up. And I went back and got it like a week later. And I'll show you why I went back and got it in just a second. But I went back and got it. So I need your opinion. I really, really want to do something with this book. And since then, since the time I went back, they ended up putting this note on the inside. Lucky enough, nobody bought it between that week that I put it back and let it sit on the shelf. I'm so glad they didn't, because it sure is a beauty. But what I am needing your opinion on, what can I put across this that will keep it from getting on my clothes? It is like a velvet material. Now all this isn't, like it's already lost it, but I love the feel of this. So I really would like to keep that on there and keep as much of it intact as I can. Did some researching on it, and they told me that this was from the late 1800s. No. This one was from the early 1900s. So it's very old and very well loved, but I think that it could get so much more love out of it, and I'm excited to use it. So if you have any ideas on what I can spray across this to keep it where it won't ruin my clothes, I would appreciate it. Only thing I was thinking of, I asked the ladies at Joann's, because you know they seem to know everything, but they couldn't really help me. So I was thinking of, I wanted some type of fixative to keep it in place, but I didn't want to ruin it. So I was scared of any type of wet fixative, you know, because it is like a velvet. So I was thinking of maybe like a Scotch Guard. I don't know. I'm scared to do anything on it if I know there are people out here who have so much more knowledge on this kind of thing. So I need your opinion on it because I really want to get started. At this angle, you can tell that it says album underneath. Like I said, it's been rubbed off. It's so old, but this part right here still leaves a layer on your clothes that I'm wanting to get rid of. I did take like a lint brush and put it across. It gave me some really pretty lint papers that I'll probably use in collage work, but it kept it on there, and I like to keep. I would like to keep as much of the finish on there as possible. Just maybe some type of I can't talk. Some type of spray or fixative to go across. That way I can alter it without it being a problem. But anyway, if you guys have any ideas, please leave it in the comment. Any suggestions, I'm willing to try anything because this is an absolute beautiful book. Here's the back of it. You can see it's kind of peeled off some on there, which I'm okay. I guess if I have to, I can take this layer off, just keep peeling it off, and keep this, which I may end up doing. I just loved this deep burgundy shade. So this is the first one. And now I will show you what made me decide to go back and get this one. It was about probably a week later, and I was out thrift shopping again. I went to one of my favorite antique stores, and I found another one. This one is not as good condition. This one has the spine is completely broke, but it does have the lock. So it does have the really nice lock. It's got the really pretty gold pages. I love the old leather look of it. However, you guessed it, it does the same thing. So I don't know what it is, so you can see it on my hands on this one. I don't know what it is that's the finish on these. So I really need your help trying to come up with something to put on these so I can alter them. So this one I'm thinking, since the spine is not in good shape, I think I am going to take the top and the back off, and I love these two inner pages. So take the top cover and the back cover off, and definitely save the locks. And I'm going to save the sheets on these, but I'm going to redo the spine. So what I may do, this one actually had a couple pictures in it. Not very many, but it's different. Oh, I got it upside down, but it's different. So I think what I may do on this one is take the sheets out completely that are in here, the pages out completely, and fill them with my own. I don't know. I may send these in Happy Mail. I don't know. Some people may like this. This one I traced back to, or they told me they traced it back to. This one was the 1800s, the late 1800s. See how it's not in very good shape, but it can be fixed and loved, definitely. So I'm going to take the front and back, like I said, in the lock, and my idea for this is I want to do a bunch of vintage laces and keep it more of the neutral cream brown white tones. I'm really excited about it. So if you guys have any ideas on what I can do for these so I can keep the same beautiful look but to keep it from ruining my clothes, I would really appreciate it. But aren't they just amazing? And now that I got the spine all crooked, but the lock does work. It's so cool. I love it. So after I saw this one, I thought, you know what? That other one really is in good condition considering how old it was. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go back and get it. It wasn't much. This one wasn't that much either. I think I paid 20 for this one, maybe 20. I know it wasn't more than 25. And like I said, this one is from the 1800s. So I'm excited to redo these. I think they will be beautiful books. They're really good size. Actually, I'm going to measure these because I'm really curious now on how big they are. They are about 11 by 8 3/4. So they're pretty good sized books. And they are, with these pages, they are about 2.5 inches thick. So they can make for some beautiful, beautiful altar journals. I mean, look at that. Isn't that so pretty? So anyways, if you guys have any ideas on what I can do to preserve these, please leave it in the comment. I am open to any suggestions, and I cannot wait to share with you guys what I do with these. I will probably, actually I know I will, I'll probably do some videos as I go through and create the pages for these. So I hope that you enjoyed it. Give me some ideas. I would really appreciate it. So that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. Be sure and leave me a comment. Give me your opinions. I really need to know the best way to fix this problem on this, because I am so eager to get started on altering these books. Stay tuned. There will be several more videos lined up. I have several more thrifty finds that I'm working on videos for, and I also have several projects and tutorials up my sleeve ready to go. So do not forget to like, subscribe, and follow along. I appreciate you being here, and we'll talk to you soon. Happy crafting!